Greetings everyone, my name is Keith Kondrich and I'm the Director of Aftercare for the Foundation of Hope. And I'm here today to bring you just another one of our short moments of hope to give you a little inspiration, a little optimism, a little joy, and a little positive vibe for the future during these difficult times. All of us at the Foundation of Hope are still working really hard to keep connected with and support the many men and women that we've been called to serve. And so today I wanted to just share a short little true story from when one of my sons was young. And it was many years ago, long before I ever worked for Hope, long before I was ever a chaplain in the jail. And I was driving down the parkway with my children. I have 4 children, and they were all very young at the time. And I was kind of joking with them about behaving. And we happened to be passing by the Allegheny County Jail, and I said, "This is where all the bad people go if you misbehave. You don't want to go there, because if you misbehave, this is where the bad people go." And my son Ted, who's always been kind of our family philosopher, got an inquisitive look in his eye, and you can always see when he was little, you could see the wheels turning in his brain. And he said, as we drove by the jail, he said, "Dad, I don't think there's any bad people in jail. I think there are just good people who have done bad things." Did you get that? He said, "I think there are just good people who have done bad things." And so that really struck me. It struck my family, and I always like to share that story, especially this time of year, right? We're getting ready to celebrate a large number of special holidays, different faith traditions. You know, it's spring, and we're really looking at a season of rebirth, a season of growth, of redemption, of change. And it's always filled with optimism, even in these difficult times. This is a season that we can look forward to something coming in the future that's going to be much better. Because we know, no matter what faith tradition we come from, we know that the end of the story is always that what? Light conquers darkness. Light conquers darkness. You probably noticed the days are getting longer, which is a wonderful sign of that hope. A few weeks ago, my sister asked me if there was anything her children could do to help out during this crisis, rather than just sitting at home. And so my niece, Avery, and her siblings and some of her young friends put together a big pile of cards and posters to share with the men and women at the Allegheny County Jail. And I have a whole bunch of them scattered in front of me here this day, but one of them really struck out. It just said, "Show how amazing you can be. Show how amazing you can be." And we're going to share these with the inmates down at the jail this weekend. But that struck me because all of us have the seed within us to be amazing, right? One of my favorite lines that I hear from people who are in reentry all the time is that we don't define ourselves by our past. We don't define ourselves by our worst deed. We define ourselves by our best deed. I hope all of us, as we enter into this season of rebirth, as we enter into this season of spring, of Easter, of all the different wonderful things that are in store for us, that we always remember how amazing we can be. And more importantly, how amazing the people we serve can be. God bless you and have a wonderful day.